Zuluan. I thought you served Cao Cao, but now I see you in the camp of Liu Bei. I see. Liu Bei has an important role to play. He's to eradicate Cao Cao, and through him, he must be protected.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man. And over the years, grief and remorse gave wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge. And then he came upon the people of the North. But how could you possibly fathom? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything? The paths taken by the two of you shall never cross. Now, there is only one way to reach the end. Through your shared
Cao Cao's 8 gates formation was undeniably impressive. But even so, and more than anyone, we have you to thank for that, Shishu.
Remarkable? Oh, I wouldn't say that, my lord. I just know a few things that are useful in making battle plans.
There's no need for modesty in my presence, Sleeping Dragon.
Huh?
Or is it Fledgling Phoenix? I can't decide.
My lord, I don't...
I thought if I dropped it casually into a conversation...
You think I'm the Sleeping Dragon or the Fledgling Phoenix?
I do. Why?
I beg your pardon, but you are. They are far greater men than I. Their grand plans can defeat massive...
Grand plans, you say?
And you seek nothing less than to unite the entire world under your rule. There are only 2 men who can assure your victory. I would advise you to summon the Sleeping Dragon and the Fledgling Phoenix, and make them...
Do you know them? Or where they can...
I do. They both live in Qing Province. The Sleeping Dragon's real name is Zhuge Liang. The Fledgling Phoenix is Pang Tong. Those 2 are certain to...
The fledgling and I'm sure but I'm afraid you were misled. I've had my fill of generals and warlords. For now, I'm leading a peaceful life. Thank you for not trying to argue with me. I'm sorry I can't help. But you know, I've been following Lord Liu Bei's exploits. No, right now, it's the quiet life for me. But I hope you will be a friend, and if his lordship does ask about me,
easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinyi. Surprise quiz?
The other day, I told Lord, but now I'm worried they'll be angry at me for doing so. You see, they're quite, well, they've become hermits, in essence. Most men seize every opportunity to show off their talents and knowledge, however modest. But those two are different. Unless it's for a cause they care about, they prefer to keep their talents to themselves. But I'm certain that if they got to know Lord Liu Bei, they'd gladly abandon their hermit. It's not simply that Lord Liu Bei cares about us. He wants to earn our trust, to be the man we can turn to when we need help. He's no sage, I admit that. But if there was ever a man fit to rule the world and be loved by all of his subjects, it's Lord. And if he is the man I believe him to be, then I have no doubt he would win Zhuge. I have chosen to devote my life to his cause, so perhaps they will too.
But fortune was on our side. To find Lord Zhuge Liang's hermitage so quickly. Well, I did not expect.
And they say this fellow is even sharper than Shishu. Now that...
It certainly will. But brother, are we certain Shishu's guidance has been invaluable?
It was Shishu who suggested I do so in the first place. He told me that Lord Zhuge Liang was the man I needed in order to accomplish. So, we will go together to find this great strategist and ask for his help. We will be gone some time. The castle is in your hands while we are gone. Thank you. I'm determined not to let this opportunity go to waste.
Do not look so glum, brother. He may not have been home, but we did leave him a message. I am certain he'll come to us.
Yeah, after all, Liu Bei himself went to him.
I think you may be overselling the value of my presence. I'm sure Lord Zhuge Liang has good reasons for not seeing us right away. We just need to be patient and wait him out.
Ah, there you are. I was hoping to... This is just an idle thought. Imagine that you found out someone you cared for was in grave danger. If it meant saving that person, a dream perhaps, or an aspiration, something that gave your life meaning. You really are quite... I suppose it's the men who can act decisively. I suppose it just goes to show that I'm out of my depth. A decision half made is no... Forgive me. When you are around, it seems I can't help but...
How long has it been since we left that message for Shugo?
No. There's been no sign of a reply. Perhaps, or perhaps, something has befallen him.
Huh? What is it?
It's nothing. Pay me no heed. Let's do as Guan Yu suggests, and visit Lord Zhuge Liang's red...
That Zhuge Liang still isn't there. Something strange, I tell you.
I don't understand it either. Could it be that he's trying to avoid our brother?
Whatever is going on, it's too early to tell for sure. But if Lord Zhuge Liang really doesn't want to meet us, perhaps it would be better for all our sakes to give up now. What do you think, Shishu?
Well, if Zhuge Liang had no interest in meeting you, he would have made that clear the first time you came.
Shishu? Hey, Shishu. What's wrong? You've been acting strange recently.
No, Forgive me, Lord Liu Bei. I can't. That is to say, I'm unable to continue to serve you. I am very...
What? What are you...
I'm sorry, but I cannot explain why. All I can say is, I have to leave for the sake of my elderly mother.
For your mother? I see. I can see in your eyes that if you had your way, you... But let me commend you on making a brave decision. Such filial piety is to be... Rather, if there's anything I can do to help you and your family, name it. If it is...
My lord, thank you for having given me the opportunity to serve you. It was an honor beyond what my humble Oh, it's you. I'll be leaving Xinye soon. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me. I can tell you, but a short while ago, I received a message from one of Cao Cao's men. It was an invitation to join his council. But that wasn't all. It also said that my mother was under the protection of Cao Cao's army. At first blush, that sounds reassuring, doesn't it? But I knew immediately what it really meant. She is their hostage. But Lord Liu Bei would have tried to do something to help, and I don't want him like everyone else here. I only wanted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But that, it seems, is an aspiration. Perhaps this is the selfish choice, but I agonized over it for Still, I would like to ask you for one last favor. Will you look after Lord Liu Bei? He is a great man, and I truly believe he will unite the land. Though my serving Cao Cao, I hope you will
That's Cao Cao.
I'm telling you, I don't like it.
If it's a show of sincerity he wants, we've given him more than he could possibly need. It's high time.
You can stay here if you like, but I am going to his hermitage. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not so grand that I've become too proud to beg. In the end, I'm just an officer in the employ of Liu Biao. I have no power of my own. Back then, did you think we were so important that...
No.
Shishu said that if Lord Zhuge Liang truly did not want to meet us, but he hasn't refused us yet, which means we're obligated to keep trying until he does. Now that we've lost Shishu, that's more important.
You are a tenacious visitor, I will give you that. But what prompts a great officer like you to keep knocking on the door of a humble hermit like myself?
You are the genius whose grand plans can topple legions and make provinces into empire.
Well, you'll need to be a bit more specific than that. Speak plainly, without the flattery, if you could.
You mouthy little...
That's enough, Zhang Fei. Fine. I'll dispense with the formality. Simply put, I have a mission. I've staked my life on a great endeavor, and will do anything to see it through.
A great endeavor?
I'll build a world where people can...
I see. But again, that's not very specific. For starters, what does it mean to live as you wish? How different would this world of yours be? After all, living as you wish isn't that hard.
But you are the exception. The reality... Even I had to live many years before...
Then tell me this.
War, chaos, and anarchy keep men from their dreams. A trite answer, I know, but constant war leads to ruin and poverty narrows a man's world until it is a prison. If we can offer a helping hand and lift up those in need, it sure... And even if it doesn't, surely...
So, you want to put an end to the turmoil across the land. Is that your dream?
I don't know. Yeah, but it's not that simple. If peace were merely the absence of turmoil, I could stop fighting Lord Cao Cao today and achieve it.
Brother.
But Lord Cao Cao only sees the distant future. He doesn't see the destruction that he leaves in his wake. All the men, women, and children who died having never found their dreams. I see the righteousness of Lord Cao Cao's cause, and I understand the sacrifices. But even so, I cannot accept them. Laugh if you want. I know...
Maybe so. But still. If you were determined to achieve such things with your own hands, then I wouldn't call it selfishness. I'd call it purpose.
Purpose.
Cao Cao has chosen the road of conquest and control. He uses the sword to end turmoil, and the rule of reason to impose peace. It's the most obvious path, logical and clear-sighted. The best way. On the other hand, your way, Lord Liu Bei, is the way of a king. You put the people first, and refuse to abandon anyone alone. But it is also foolishness. A fantasy woven out of clouds and good intentions. No wonder you don't know how to go about it.
Yes, but can you help me? How can I make it a reality?
How? By bringing the entire land under your rule. Then, and only then, can you shape it into the world you desire.
And how do I do that?
The Longzong plan. Divide and conquer. Drive Cao Cao and Sun Quan apart and make this a three-sided war.
Where's Lord Liu Bei? Is he with Lord Zhuge Liang?
Yes. Ever since he brought Lord Zhuge Liang back here, they've been holed up together, talking day and night. He said he feels like a fish who's finally found water. All his vague ideas for a better world are being hammered into solid plans.
That's all well and good. But what exactly? Nah, don't my kids. Not one bit. We stood by him through...
I'm not sure I like it either. But as much as we'd like to, we cannot help him with this. We don't know what advice this Lord Zhuge Liang is giving our...
I remember Xinye, and how Lord Xuesu seems to control the battle at will. I've never seen anything like it. Now if a man as smart as him says Lord Zhuge Liang is even better, then who am I to deny it? Our army had everything but the sharp-minded council needed to guide us. If Lord Liu Bei has found the missing piece in this military strategist, there'll be nothing to stop him from achieving the unimaginable. Just as Zhang Liang's council helped Emperor Gaozu of Han reach great heights, I believe that Lord Zhuge Liang will play that same role and give Lord Liu Bei the wings he needs to soar. Even as a humble warrior, how will Lord Zhuge Liang use me? What will...
It's you! How long has it been? Yes, it has. You look well. We studied weaponry together, remember? I'm Yue Ying of Miana. I heard you had become a vassal of Lord Liu Bei. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to come see you again. The fact is, I recently entered Lord Liu Bei's service myself, which makes us allies and comrades.
Lord Zhuge Liang wishes to speak with you. He wants to talk to you about... We have sent out scouts, but that's all I was ordered.
Lord Zhuge Liang, come on.
In the next battle, we expect the enemy to attack with a large force, which means we will need to defeat them with wits.
Whoa, hold on, slow down there.
Forgive me. I left out some key information. Cao Cao's forces will soon march against us.
But we routed Cao Cao's army some time ago, and we haven't seen any sign of attack from them since. What makes you think they're coming now?
Jing is a key territory for any conqueror. And because Lord Liu Bei stands in direct opposition to Cao Cao's, being fought off once will not be enough to break their spirit. They will taking into account their law...
Are you sure? That would be remarkably persistent of them.
I doubt they'll give up. Not until you kneel. They've eliminated the remnants of Yuan...
So Lord Zhuge Liang, how might we defeat him?
We establish a position at Boangpo to defend against the enemy. It is complex terrain with natural obstacles.
But their army will be closing in mass. It is hard to believe a trick or two would...
Well, I'm interested. Let's see how far our master stretch. By the way, I was wondering about...
Forgive me for the lack of introductions. This is my wife, Yue Ying.
What?
It is a pleasure to meet you. I will be serving Lord Liu Bei alongside my husband. Although inventing things is my main interest, I'm also a capable fighter. My role will be to make sure his plans go smoothly on the battlefield.
Whoa, wait. Did you both know about this?
Yes, we did. Come to think of it, maybe you weren't there when we heard.
The pleasure is ours, Lady...
Zhao Yun, you're okay with this? Hey, I know you've got something to say about all this, don't you?
Thank you for the welcome. I will do whatever I can to assist my husband.
We appreciate it. I, for one, am glad...